Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the happy hour. Yeah, as you can probably tell by the scenery here, I'm on vacation, I'm on holiday. So we're doing some semi holiday boat themed songs because, funnily enough, after 4 years, the Joneses are going on a boat again. I'll tell you more about that probably when we get back. But I thought to celebrate, or just because I needed something to do for this week's theme, let's sing some holiday songs, some boat and water related songs, just because. So if you're here watching this, we are live to tape. So I'm not here right now. I'm actually somewhere more like that. But I thought we would do a pre-recorded show because the show must go on. We have not missed a show. We didn't miss a show when I was in the US. We didn't miss a show every time I've had to take a break and do something else. So we're going to continue that tradition. And let's kick off with a little island-themed song here that's very, very fitting. This is from a little band you might have heard of by the name of Weezer. And this track's called Island in the Sun. 2, 3, 4. Hip, 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 hip. When you're on a holiday, you can't find the words to say all the things that come to you, and I want to feel it too. On an island in the sun, we'll be staying and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. Hip, 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 hip. When you're on a golden sea, you don't need no memory, just a place to call your own as we drift into the zone. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. We'll run away together, we'll spend some time forever, we'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, 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 hip. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. We'll run away together, we'll spend some time forever, we'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip, we'll never feel bad anymore. No, no, we'll never feel bad anymore. No, 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 no. Yeah. From all the way back in 2001, Weezer with Island in the Sun. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet, and I simply was not aware of it. Thanks again for being here, assuming you are here. It is a little bit weird talking to myself and doing a live show to people who I don't know whom are, but I assume you're awesome. I assume you're cool. And let's just say I'm just going to guess the usual suspects. Hello to Angela. Hello, Bleeding Red Beats. Hi to Mum and Dad. Mark Bro in the house. Knock, knock. What about Thomas Christ? Maybe Jade Star's here after an opening hour in her new studio. I just don't know because it's not Sunday, it's Thursday. Let's sing a song about a boat. This is the Beach Boys tune. 2, 3, 4. We come on the Sloop John B, my grandfather and me. Around Nassau town we did roam, drinking all night, got into a fight. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. Hoist up the John B sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Yeah, yeah. Feel so broke up, I wanna go home. First mate, he got drunk, broke in the captain's trunk. Constable had to come and take him away. Sheriff Johnstone, why don't you leave me alone? Yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. Sing it with me if you know it. So hoist up the John B sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. Poor cook, he caught the fits, threw away all my grits. Then he took and he ate up all of my corn, and I was saving that corn for later. Let me go home. Why don't you let me go home? Yeah, yeah. Yo, this is the worst trip I've ever been on. So hoist up the John B sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. Let me go home, I wanna go home. Let me go home, won't you let me go home? Yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. From all the way back in 1966, if you can believe it, that was the Sloop John B. Mark Bro can tell us what a sloop is. What sort of a boat is a sloop when it's at home? Is it a catamaran? Or is it like why is it called a sloop? What's the... And I only asked Mark because he's an experienced sailor, which I am not. I like to go on boats to drink beer. Speaking of which, you wouldn't be a happy hour without a beer, would it? Just because it's a Thursday, not a Sunday, doesn't mean we can't have a goat. Cheers, everybody. It just doesn't feel right. It's a bit weird. I should probably disassociate playing music and the happy hour and drinking. But it kind of all just goes hand in foot. By the way, we don't mention it that much because this is a happy hour. But yeah, I know some people having some challenges in the world, and solidarity to you. Because remember, we started this happy hour after I got off my last cruise because we got turned around and sent home and put into quarantine and locked down for the next 4-ish years. And we've been doing it ever since, have not missed a week, will not miss a week. I should actually I should get myself like a stash of shows. just as a backup, so that when we have these situations, I can just throw one out there and you're like, wow, John's has got more hair and he looks about 10 kilos lighter. And I'm like, yeah, that was a spare show from 2021. Should we play some Australian music? This is an Australian by the name of Vance Joy. And in 2013, he released this little earworm. It's called Riptide. It goes something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 7. I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversation. Oh, my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistants in their dreams. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the Riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you like. This guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. This cowboy is running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. Ah, ooh, ooh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the Riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing the song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Oh, the closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the Riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing the song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Say it if you know it. Lady, running down to the Riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the word wrong. Yeah, I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's some irony in that song that I was singing it one day and I kept getting it wrong. I said, take me down to the Riptide, and my family, who are very tolerant of me and my poor ability to remember vocals and lyrics, said, no, Dad, wrong. And I'm like, it's pretty ironic, isn't it? Don't you think? Even Alanis would agree that I'm singing a song and there's, you're going to sing the words wrong, and I'm singing the words wrong. Yeah, there's that. Donations. I forgot to ask at the start. But yeah, if you'd like to donate to the John's Family Fun Holiday Vacation Fund, to, let's be honest, pay off the holiday that we're probably on right now, then feel free to. Donations always appreciated, never expected. I got a wonderful donation through the week from someone who gave me a PayPal donation and said, yeah, really enjoying your Logic Pro tutorial videos. And I said, oh, cool, thanks very much. And then they joined up at the patron at a $5 level. for the whole year. And I'm just like, wow, what a nice person. What a lovely, lovely show of support for me. So I appreciate you big time. You know who you are. I don't have a lot of songs about water or boats or holidays or anything, but I did write this one a couple of years back. It's about sinking or swimming, but it's not really about that. It's more about the metaphor of sinking or swimming being used in this case for something a little bit different. So let's jump in and give this one a play. This is my track. It is called Sink or Swim. Let's capo it up. I've decided I want to go more intense today. Are you ready? All my life I've worried about the things in the water I cannot see. Got this panic washing over me. Have a fear of what might sting, what those circling sharks will bring. Maybe I'll be safer on the shore, 'cause I don't know what's in the water, and I don't know if I'll sink or swim. Talking heads on the news today, telling me what to think and say. Some people won't come down from down below. On reflection, my memories are always making a fool of me. But I'm learning to ebb and flow with the tide. Why? 'Cause I don't know what's in the water, and I don't know if I can win. There might be more under the surface, but it's time to dive in. 'Cause I don't know what's in the water, and I don't know if I can win. There might be more under the surface, but it's time to dive in. I had to take that advice this week because beer can in the corner, because I did my first promoted content. And look, I've been sponsored. I've been very lucky to be sponsored by the likes of DistroKid, BandLab in the past as well. But this was as a real influencer. So I had to learn. I had to sink or swim with trying to learn how to do promoted, sponsored content and go into TikTok and Instagram and set all the ad settings, and goodness was I out of my depth. See what I did there? But it seems to have come together. So fingers crossed, if you're watching this and the videos have come out and everything seems to have worked, then hooray. And again, I don't do a heap of that sort of stuff, but BandLab are a company that I do actually really believe in and do good things. So I'm very selective about who I partner with. Don't worry, you won't be seeing like rando. What were those ones that they did for a while there? Like become a Scottish lord by buying like a 1 centimetre squared piece of land in Scotland. It's like, no, don't think that's relevant. But yeah, if it's something that I think is relevant for the music creation community and a company like BandLab that are doing good things, then I'm gonna support them and let them support me. All right, let's do something. This is interesting. You may not know this about me, but I have a massive soft spot for a group by the name of Boys to Men. And there's one song in particular that kind of hits me in the... Yeah, you have to listen to me tuning, even though you're like, Johns, can't you edit this out? And I'm like, no, live to tape, baby. You get it all, warts and all. So, This is a beautiful Boys to Men tune, and I'm going to try being the operative word, to do it some justice. It's called Water Runs Dry. We don't even talk anymore. We don't even know what we argue about. Don't even say I love you no more. 'Cause saying how we feel is no longer allowed. Some people work things out, and some just don't know how to change. Let's don't wait till the water runs dry. We might watch our whole lives pass us by. Let's don't wait till the water runs dry. We'll make the biggest mistake of our lives. Don't do it, baby. No. Now they can see the tears in our eyes, but we deny the pain that lies deep in our hearts. Maybe that's a pain we can't hide, 'cause everybody knows that we're both torn apart. Why do we hurt each other? Why do we push love away? Let's don't wait till the water runs dry. We might watch our whole lives pass us by. Let's don't wait till the water runs dry. Make the biggest mistake of our lives. Don't do it, baby. Some people work things out, and some just don't know how to change. Let's don't wait till the water runs dry. We might watch our whole lives pass us by. Let's don't wait till the water runs dry. Make the biggest mistake of our lives. Oh, now don't do it, baby. Ooh, no woman, no cry. The much underrated Bob Marley ending. Just to adding a little reggae to your R&B at the end. Oh, it's craziness! It's craziness. Quick drink. It's a bit warm here. It's not as warm as it has been here in Australia, but it's definitely been warmer than I generally like. And guess what? It's going to get hotter. I know. It's summertime in Australia. Come on down. Come down to Australia. It's good times. It's good times. All right, let's play this tune. This is what? Okay, quiz time, folks. What is it? Quiz hot shot. Pop quiz hot shot. What is the most famous movie of all time about a boat? Is it is it Night Boat, the crime-solving boat? No, that's a Simpsons parody TV show. What would be the biggest, maybe the biggest selling movie, biggest spectacle, really long? where you're like watching the first half of the movie, you're like, can we get to we know what happens. There's no plot spoiling here. It happened 100 years ago. Can we get to the king monkey? Can we get to the king boat? So yeah, this is a song from that movie. I'm sure you've already guessed where we're going with this one. Why couldn't she pull him up on the plank? There was plenty of room. Come on, Rose, lift your game. And yeah, she was too busy worried about her pearl necklace or whatever was going on there. I haven't watched the movie in a while. Anyway, this is a Celine song. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance, spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Love can touch us at one time and last for a lifetime, and never let go till we're gone. Oh no. Love was when I loved you, oh, true time to hold on to. In my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Whoa. Whoa, you're here, so nothing to fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way, and you're safe in my heart, that my heart will go on and on and on and on. Every time I play that song, I do it slightly differently, and that was no exception. Wouldn't have to do a reggae song. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. No? Maybe? Did I get a maybe out of someone there? Surely someone chucked a maybe my way. We're nearing the halfway mark here, folks. I know. Time flies. Time McFlies when you're having fun. Cheers again. Quick go. We will carry on. I might play this one here. Not many people know this. This is like probably a bit of news to many folks that I'm quite famous here in Australia. In fact, I'm such a popular musician here in Australia that the Australian Tourism Commission actually contacted me and they said, Johns, we need you to play a song on your happy hour that really represents Australia, that tells the folks in the USA and in Canada and in the UK and in Europe and in New Zealand, no, maybe not, what Australia's all about. There's the land down under, everyone thinks, oh, it's all about Foster's and Crocodile Dundee and, yeah, throw a shrimp on the Barbie, mate. But it's not. It's not about that at all. It's about animals that can frickin' kill you. This song's Scare Weird Little Guys. Song is called Australia. Redback, funnel web, blue ringed octopus, taipan, tiger snake, adderbox, jellyfish, stonefish, and the poison thing that lives in a shell spikes you when you pick it up. Come to Australia, you might accidentally get killed. Your life's constantly under threat. Have you been bitten yet? You've only got 3 minutes left before a massive coronary breakdown. Redback, funnel web, blue ringed octopus, taipan, tiger snake, adderbox, jellyfish, big shark, just waiting for you to go swimming at Bondi Beach. Come on, come to Australia, you might accidentally get killed. Your blood is bound to be spilled. With fear your pants will be filled, 'cause you might accidentally get killed. Not true. All lies. Every single bit of them lies. We definitely don't have every single one of those. Yeah. Look, and I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. There's only really a problem, right, if you go into their environment. So shark ain't going to be coming up. It's not like Sharknado where there's actually going to be sharks coming up in a big, like, a tidal wave of shark. So if I just stay out of their house, they'll probably stay out of my house. Is that the way it works? I sure hope so. Spiders, on the other hand, spiders can piss right off. We have lots of spiders around here. 99% of them are completely harmless. In fact, a lot of them do a good job to control the insect population. So good on you, spiders. But the ones with a red back or a white tail, they can right off. We kill them. Yeah. So as much as a lefty, hippie environmentalist I am, I have been known to empty a can of fly spray. If I see one or especially multiple whitetail or red-backed spiders, they're the nasty ones. They're the ones where you get bitten and you might die. Not to scare you if you come to Australia. And the funnel web spiders are the ones over on the East Coast. We don't have funnel webs over here. But yeah, over in Sydney, funnel web. The first time I went to Sydney, I was terrified because all I heard about Sydney was funnel web spiders. And I was like, be careful of them funnel web spiders. And like we had friends that lived in Sydney and they had a pool and they're like, oh, we're always finding funnel webs down by the pool. And so I'm just like, I'm not going in your pool. I'm going to go on a cruise ship and go in a fancy pool like that or something like that. Last time we had a major vacation, a major holiday. We actually went to America, which was last year in 2023. And very glad we did because love you, America. You have some of the most wonderful people and the coolest stuff going on. I'll see you in 2028. Okay? I'll see you then. Hopefully. Maybe 2032? 2036? I don't know. I'll see you later. But yes, it was cool visiting Vegas. But no, I'm not going to sing about Vegas. Visiting Anaheim, but I'm not going to sing about Anaheim. You know all those popular Anaheim songs? I got Anaheim on my mind. I want to go to Disneyland. I got Anaheim on my mind. Gonna buy some Mickey ears and eat a $7 pretzel. Yeah? Instead, I'm going to sing this song. It's about Santa Monica. I am still living with your ghost, lonely and dreaming of the West Coast. I don't want to be your downtime. I don't want to be your stupid game with my big black boots and an old suitcase. do believe I found myself a new place. I don't wanna be the bad guy. I don't wanna do your sleepwalk dance anymore. I just wanna see some palm trees. Oh, and try and shake away this disease. We could live beside the ocean, leave far behind, swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. We could live beside the ocean, leave far behind, swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. I am still dreaming of your face, hungry and hollow for all the things you took away. I don't wanna be your good time. I don't wanna be your fallback crutch anymore. Walk right up to a brand new day, sailing, rising in my own weird way. I don't wanna be a bad guy. I don't wanna do your sleepwalk dance anymore. I just wanna feel some sunshine. I just wanna find a place to be alone. Why? We can live beside the ocean, leave the far behind, swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. We can live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind, swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. Yeah, 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 watch the world die. Believe it or not, well, you probably do believe it because things was weird back then, but that song was not played straight after the Twin Towers situation in 2001. It was on that list. There was that one, because Watch the World Die, like, was in there, a bunch. Blow Up the Outside World was on there. So there were some weird ones that weren't specifically like, let's, fly planes into buildings. But yeah, it was a strange time, and that's all I got to say about that because, yeah, I don't want that tag underneath my video going, the blah 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 were blah 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 blah, and here's some information, and lots of people think it wasn't real somehow. Cheers, big ears. Let's check in on the time. Yep, we still got ourselves some time. We got some time for a good time. I'm going to try something. That I haven't played this song for a very long time, but a friend of mine, well, you know this person, Tremor Bear, sent me a cool clip of Elvis Costello and T-Bone, and they were talking to Stephen Colbert, one of the late night hosts, and they were talking about like music collaborations, and they made some really good points, like very simple, just saying, look, they didn't say it like this, but they basically said music is just what we need right now. Like music should bring people together. Music shouldn't separate people. Music should be a celebration. And they didn't say it exactly like that, but that's how I interpreted it. And I agree. Dave Grohl said similar things that like, yeah, black, white, left, right, whatever you think about other things and how we disagree, everyone should just be able to get together and rock out and like enjoy music. So, and I really like Elvis Costello's music, and this is a cool Elvis tune. He is the best Elvis, isn't he? Let me know. Does anyone think that Elvis Presley's better than Elvis Costello? Probably not in this community, but maybe. So this is a little tune called Veronica. Is it all in that pretty little head of yours? What goes on in the place in the dark? Used to know a girl and I would have sworn that her name was Veronica. Well, she used to have a carefree mind of her own and a delicate look in her eye. These days I'm afraid she's not even sure if her name is Veronica. Do you suppose that waiting hands on eyes, Veronica has gone to hide? And all the time she laughs at those who shout her name and steal her clothes. Veronica, Veronica. Did the days drag by? Did your favor wane? Did he roam down the town all the time? Were you awake from a dream with the wolf at the door, reaching out for Veronica? Well, it was 65 odd years ago, when the world was the street where she lived, and a young man sailed on a ship in sea with a picture of Veronica. And the Empress of India, as she closed her eyes upon the world and picked up the bones of last week's news, she spoke his name out loud again. Do you suppose that waiting hands on eyes, Veronica has gone to hide? And all the time she laughs at those who shout her name and steal her clothes. Veronica, Veronica. Veronica sits in her favorite chair. She sits very quiet and still, and they call her name that they never get right. If they don't, then nobody else will. But she used to have a carefree mind of her own, with a devilish look in her eye, saying you can call me anything you like, but my name is Veronica. My name is Veronica. How friggin' cool is Elvis Costello? Yeah. So I was practicing that song earlier today, and I'm like, I don't love it because the original version is a lot higher. It was like, do you suppose the way? And I'm like, I don't really feel like pushing my voice that much today. And then I'm like, I know, I'm going to watch an acoustic version of how Elvis plays it when he plays it live. And you know what he does? He capos up on the 3rd fret and sings it like almost an octave lower. And I'm like, there you go. See, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that wusses out performing live. Did I just call Elvis Costello a wuss? A little bit, yeah. Look, the sun over there. The sun's in the same location for this entire time. You'd think it would have gone down by now, but no, it's just sitting there. Shout out to Bing Image Search, by the way, for that one. Let's play some Muse. So I searched for this one. This is where we get to the point of the show where I'm really stretching out. You might have noticed that that Veronica one had about sailing to sea or something, and this one is also when I searched for like boats and sailing and that sort of thing. This the line of this is far away. This ship is taking me far away, because it's a Muse tune. It's probably my favourite. It's definitely right up there with one of my favourite Muse tunes. They got so many good songs, but this one called Starlight is a beaut. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? Yeah. far away. This ship is taking me far away from the memories of all the people who care if I live or die. Starlight, I will be chasing the starlight until the end of my life. I don't know if it's worth it anymore. Hold you in my arms. I just wanted to hold you in my arms. My life, you electrify my life. Let's conspire to ignite all the souls who would die just to be alive. And I'll never let you go if you promise not to fade away, never fade away. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations. I just wanted to hold you in my arms. Far away, the ship is taking me far away from the memories of the people who care if I live or die. I'll never let you go if you promise not to fade away, never fade away. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations, yeah. Our hope and expectations, black holes and revelations. Hold you in my arms. I just wanted to hold you in my arms. I just wanted to hold. What a cracking tune there from our mates across the pond. Muse, Starlight. Starbright, first star I see it. Not quite. All right. Now, I could at this point sing a song like Yellow Submarine. That's kind of nautical, isn't it? 6 months in a leaky. But I was going to learn that one, but didn't quite get around to it. But this is one that I haven't played in a really long time, and I don't know why. Actually, I do know why, because it's got B flats in it. And you know my hate relationship with with B-shaped bar chords. But we'll give it a crack anyway, because it's a cool tune. It is a Beatles tune. It's from 1967. It's from a little album called Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club, which you might have heard. Band. You might have heard of that song. So we're going to play this one for you now. This is our penultimate tune. Got one more after this one. This is called Lucy in the Sky. No diamonds, though. Okay, there's diamonds. Picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Cellophane flowers of yellow and green towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes and she's gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Oh, follow her down to a bridge by a fountain where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high. Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, waiting to take you away. Climb in the back with your head in the clouds and you're gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Oh, yeah. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. That's a fun song to play. Who knew this little outfit by the name of the Beatles, are good. They play good music. Thanks for hanging out here today. I'll say a final farewell at the end, but if anyone has donated, thank you. You can donate through the super chats, the super stickers, the super goodnesses, super thanks after the fact. If you're watching on the replay, you can indeed PayPal donate. So I was about to check my phone. I'm like, have I got any PayPal? No, Johns, this is 3-4 days before the show. So no, but thank you in advance or in retrospective or something. I don't know. Time is so weird, man. I'm freaking out. No. Thank you, everyone, for all your ongoing support. Free ways to support me. Hit the thumbs up button. Share this show. Sharing is caring and Sharon is Karen. Leave a comment. Let me know which of these songs you dug. Apparently, buy me some water, which I should be drinking while I'm playing instead of beer. But cheers. All right, let's wrap this sucker. Oh, I was going to swear again. I was always going to say motherfucker. But let's wrap this sucker up. Now I'm going to label this not safe for work. What am I doing? Okay. I'm going to dedicate this one to all the parents out there that get to go on holidays from time to time. Sometimes with our kids, sometimes without our kids. And the fact that I was watching this news show, there's a great news show. If you've got Netflix, Ted Dance, I love Ted Dance, and especially his more recent stuff. There was a show called Mr. Mayor, which he was fabulous in. Only lasted like 1 or 2 seasons, but that was great around pandemic time. He was in The Good Place. If you haven't watched that, that's a great show. Go and watch The Good Place with Kristen Bell as well. But he's in a new show called Man on the Inside. And it's really cool. It's about him as he's an older dude, like in his 70s, and his wife has passed from, I was going to say depression, no, from dementia, which is not the crux of it, but that's sort of part of this. And so his daughter's married and has like 3 teenage boys, and she's talking to him and saying, Dad, you got to get out there and do things. And the whole plot is around him infiltrating a retirement home. And it's actually cute. It's very, very nice, charming sort of show, made by Michael Shaw, who's the guy who did Good Place and a bunch of other cool shows. So I say all that to say, Yeah, I'm going to dedicate this one to all the parents out there, especially parents of, adolescents and preteens and teenagers and even younger kids, because there's a scene in there where they say the parents are like the three kids were on a trampoline and like all three teenage boys broke a different bone. Like one broke his finger, and one broke his ankle, and one broke his arm or whatever. Because one was like jumping and he tried to like dunk a ball, and then the other one saw what was going. Like it's just this great scene where they explain how this all happened. And the parents are sitting there like drinking a glass of wine, going, "What did we do wrong?" And she's talking to her dad, and her dad gave her some of the best advice. And I'm going to paraphrase here because I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like, so do you two well-educated, well-meaning adults who do absolutely everything to try and help your children and work your asses off to keep your house running, do you think that this is your fault, or do you think that teenagers are idiots? And I'm just like, yeah, I love my kids, but yeah, when they do things, I'm just like, oh man, I feel so bad. How did I not teach you better? And then I'm like, nope, wait, teenagers are idiots. No, and they need to make their own mistakes. I know. I don't know how we got off on such a tangent. It's because I was on time, wasn't it? It's because we were going to finish on time, and I had to put in a big story there to make us not on time. So Angela and Jesse out there, Mike and Dawn, Joe and Barry, Glenn, Mark Bro and your lovely wife, Thomas and Amelia, and not just kids that have got people that have children. I think there's so many great aunties and uncles and carers and just like friends. Like, yeah, you need them. You need those people as well in your life. So I don't want to just say you have to be a breeder for this to be dedicated to you. But yeah, there's the parents will appreciate this one. And this has some rude words in it. It talks about afternoon delight. I think you know what I'm going to play here. Let's go out with some Beach Boys. We kind of open with some Beach Boys, but this song had to be played. So thanks for hanging out. Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go Jamaica off the Florida Keys. There's a place called Kokomo, that's where you gotta go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand, tropical drink melting in your hand. We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of a steel drum band. Down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, ooh, I wanna take you down to Kokomo. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. We're down in Kokomo, Martinique, that Montserrat mystique. Put it out to sea, and we'll perfect our chemistry. By and by we'll defy a little bit of gravity. I guess you can fly if you've had enough drinks. Afternoon delight, cocktails and moonlit nights. The dreamy look in your eye gave me the tropical contact high. We're down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, ooh, I wanna take you down to Kokomo. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. We're down in Kokomo, a prince, I wanna catch a glimpse. Saxolos were very big in the 80s, but it's really hard to do when you're playing by yourself. But I'm gonna do this instead cause it sounds fun. And then I go up at the end just like a saxophone. Everybody knows a little place like Kokomo. Now if you wanna go and get away from it all, go down to Kokomo, 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 Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego. Ooh, I wanna take you down to Kokomo. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. Way down in Outer Harbor, Kokomo. Yeah. That is going to do it. Look at that. We are about as on time as I'm ever going to be. See, without you folks, I finish on time. It's all your fault. It's not me. I don't go long. It's your fault. It's all the chatter. No, I do miss the chatter, but I'm just thinking of the chatter that's going on here. People are putting hand clapping emojis in the chat. They're saying, "Cool show, Johns. Enjoy your holiday." What's this action? But thank you so much for being here. Thank you if anyone chose to donate, but if you didn't, that's cool too, man. That's all good. I just appreciate your support. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Hello to me if I'm here in the chat. I don't know if I will be. I might be otherwise occupied, or I might be waiting somewhere. I might be in transit, in which case I'll say g'day. But thank you to all our wonderful moderators, Tom and Jade and Leela and all the folks that you do. Mark as well now. You do a great job. Thank you to everyone for tuning in and for being here. And I will be, by the way, if you're wondering, like, I wonder what's happening with Your Music Live if he's on holiday. Your Music Live also pre-recorded. So, yeah, you can check that one out. Usual time slot, usual everything. It'll just be a couple of days early recorded, and then you get to enjoy it at the usual time. I wanted to make this zero impact. The only impact is GarageBand Weekly takes a week off for the first time in like a few years. So there is that. But everything else, business as usual. So thank you, folks. You know what we say at the end of every show? Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. Keep creating. And I'll see you next week here on The Happy Hour. Bye for now.